What up there, cyber friend? This is Mitty Man coming back here at you now from Mitty Man World, where music is ministry. Mitty Man has created a new channel in order to help the beginning musician, maybe even so the immediate, or maybe even the advanced, but whosoever will, let them come. I'm just trying to do some things to give something back, and I have checked out the internet and looked around, and I see a lot of musicians that are struggling with trying to play in all the various keys and everything. So Mitty Man's ministry and Mitty Man World is going to be geared toward doing basic things and teaching of theory and composition, as well as the use of the different digital audio workstations, and trying to give the beginning musician and whoever a fighting chance at doing certain things. And so I needed to go and start somewhere, and so in the to try to keep from making things so long, because you know you only got a limited time on YouTube. I just wanted to say that I wanted to start out by giving something and that a lot of musicians struggle with, and that is playing in all 12 keys. A lot of musicians have hurt themselves by not learning this, and they don't play in just a few keys, C, F, and G, maybe A and D. They have not taken the time out to try to learn the various keys. But I'm going to give you a way, and that'll help maybe some of you that may perhaps not know about this system. It's called the Nashville numbering system. Now, you might hear it called just the number system. But at any rate, this here system was formulated. It was started in Nashville by Nashville studio musician. They came up with this standard. The way it's sort of like a shorthand way of talking music to each other and the making of a musical arrangement. Now, Mitty Man is going to do something he don't rarely do, and that's assume. But right now, in this case, I'm going to start assuming some things. I'm going to assume that you already have a foundational knowledge of music. I hope that you do. And if I say something that maybe not agree with somebody or anyone confused, just comment or hit me up with an email or whatnot. You can find me. I'm all over the net. And we'll try to straighten it out. But what we're going to do now, just like I said, I want to get something up on the site because I want to start helping right away. And those of you that want to start ministry in your church, your local church, this here would help you 100%. If you get this here concept down, it'll jumpstart you, put you way ahead of the game. Now, I got my trusty virtual keyboard that's going to help me illustrate this. Now, what I'm saying, like the number system. Now, remember, we got Roman numerals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Then we got Arabic numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the number system is based on the scales. Now, we're going to assume, let's go start with the universal key, C. Each one of those scale degrees will make up a number. C, being the key note or the key that you're in, will be number 1. That number 2, that's number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1. It's just an octave higher. Now that will work, that number system, whether they be the Roman numeral or the Arabic numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, will be the same. All throughout this is an entire teaching and tutorial, that's assumed. 1 is the keynote, and the rest of them is the different scale degrees of the scale. Now remember, I said that I'm going to assume that you have the foundational knowledge of what a scale is. If not, a scale made up of 8 tones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's scale of C major. And the pattern is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. That's the pattern. If you started on any given key, if you start on any note on your keyboard and you do that pattern, that will be your major scale. And each one of those scale degrees will got a corresponding number according to the Nashville numbering system. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, or 8. That's an octave higher. Now, each one of those scale degrees also have a corresponding chord that goes along with it. 1, C major. 2, D minor. 3, E minor. 4, F major. 5, G major. 6, A minor. 7, B diminished. And then back. Those are the natural occurrence of each scale degree in their natural form, the way they appear naturally. Minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, and back to major. That's the way they form. Now, you can change each one of those chords and alterate them. You can alter the major chord and lower the third and make it minor. You can take the minor chord on the 2 and make it major. But that is something, that's another tutorial. Right now, we're just going to deal with just the number system. So, and show you how easy it is to make you be able to play in all keys. So, in the system of the studio musicians at Nashville, they sat around one day, and I'm quite sure somebody came up with a neat plan. So they said, instead of writing all this stuff down, and with all the ink and stuff on the score paper, it's easy to just write some numbers and scribble some numbers down. 2, 5, 1, the key of C. Well, if you know what key you're in, 2, 5, 1 is D, G, C. 2, 5, 1. And that will work in any key. If I tell you to play a 2, 5, 1 in the key of F, find F, 2, 5, 1, G, C, F. Simple as that. So now you see, if you know that concept alone, that would help you be able to play in any key and every key, and you will automatically be with the rest of the musicians, and whatever exists in harmony, when they move from the 2 to the 5, you'll be there too, and maybe move from the 5 back to the 1, you'll be there too. It is a universal system consisting of a way for everybody to be on the same sheet of music. Now, essentially, in a nutshell, people, that's all the number system is. And it works in any key. Start on any given key. A flat, if you do the pattern. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. That makes up the scale. So find all right, if that's the 1, where's the 2? That's the 2. Where's the 5? That's the 5. And back to the 1. So you see, you can't go wrong if you know the number system. That is the way that can avoid you from having to hit that transpose button. You can go ahead and take that off your keyboard if you want to. Now, I'm not saying that that the transpose button may not come in handy for certain things, but it will handicap you as a musician if you're playing in a congregational setting. And like I said, this year's challenge is geared toward music ministry. And I'm hoping that it helps somebody that wants to start playing in their local church. So you say you playing in your local church and the congregation starts singing. You don't know what key they're going to be in. Now, you can use that transpose button and just stay on the key of C. I got a transpose button here. Let me find it. Okay, right there. And I can just hit that transpose button and just keep going up. See that? In other words, and keep doing that until, well, it looks like to me my transpose button not working. Oh, okay, I know why it's not working. I'm sorry about that. I forgot that I'm using my onboard keyboard. I forgot. I'm not using the sound coming out of my keyboard. How come you didn't hear the transposition? But at any rate, I could just hit that same note and keep punching that transpose button until I can match it with what I'm hearing in the congregation. You could use it like that, and a lot of musicians do that. And I'm not saying that it's a sin to do that. But I'm saying is, as a musician, you should be able to find that key, not just sit on a transpose, but you should be able to find that key on your keyboard and just immediately start playing, whether it be an F sharp, A flat, B flat, C, whatsoever. To be well rounded, you need to be able to do that. And then you will be more, I say, equipped because like I said, you may not just only be at your own particular local church, because you could get to the point. I know I've been playing for 19 years in the different various churches. And I know each church, each congregation could sing the same exact song, and each one of them are singing in a different key. And if I didn't know how to play in each key, I would be in a mess. Now, I could use the transpose button, but I would still be in a mess if I had to play, in that key. You just need to learn how to play in all keys, people. Just you to be a well-rounded musician, you need to learn how to play in all the keys. Now, with that being said, I'm going to stop it right here. That is the Nashville System, and I showed you the natural forms of the chords. And on the next video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this same system And we're going to apply this here same numbering system to a song and show you how it works in all keys. That being said, it's Midi Man and Midi Man World saying peace, goodbye.